I waited until no one was watching. I squeezed out my contact lens. With a light flick, I let it fall to the ground. So when the police checked my identity, I passed smoothly. But at that moment, without my vision, I couldn't even see the cars on the road. Worse still, my girlfriend was standing across the street. She kept urging me to hurry. Headlights flashed in front of my eyes. I tried hard to control my breathing. I kept my steps steady, and I ran across, luckily. My girlfriend didn't notice my vision problem. After returning to the company, the police suddenly demanded blood tests from everyone. Because the killer was among us, fortunately I was prepared. When it was my turn, I deliberately bent my arm. I created some confusion. Then I handed over the prepared test tube. The results showed Jerome. That night, my girlfriend and I were dancing. The police suddenly showed up for another inspection. When I saw the young officer beside them, I quickly pulled my girlfriend and left through the back door. But at the back door, we ran into another officer. I had no choice but to act fast and knocked him unconscious. I forgot that my brother was that very young officer. He arrived at the scene. He shouted my name loudly.
Vincent!
But the next day, my girlfriend discovered the police were back at the company. She warned me in advance. That helped me avoid the investigation. But soon they noticed that only Jerome was absent, so they asked my girlfriend to lead them to his place, hiding outside. I immediately called Jerome. I told him the police were on their way. He got out of his wheelchair, dragging his body. He slowly crawled upstairs. When the police knocked on the door, he was drenched in sweat, but his movements were natural. He sat on the couch. He lifted his leg. He adjusted his clothes. He looked completely normal. When the police entered, everything was perfectly timed. To make it more convincing, my girlfriend even kissed him, but the police were still suspicious. They prepared to check the basement. At that moment, I was hiding behind a pillar. Luckily, the police received new information. The killer had been caught. They turned around and left. But I chose to find my brother. I told him the truth. Just like when we were kids, neither of us was willing to back down. So we decided to settle it by swimming. We went to the beach. In the darkness, we swam desperately toward the deep sea. This time, my brother lost to me again. He asked in disbelief,
How have you done any of this? I never saved anything for the swim back.
The next day, it was time for me to go to space. I happily arrived at the space agency. I didn't expect another inspection that day. This time, I had nowhere to run. I took out the sample and handed it to the doctor. I smiled helplessly. And on the screen, my real identity appeared. But the doctor showed no surprise at all. He helped me pass.